Hi everybody, welcome back to Goodnight, Lighthouse. I'm Miss Dorothy and I'm here to read you another story, and I'm going to read you a story about a duck. We've been reading a couple of books about ducks, and it got me to thinking, I wonder what it's like to be a duck. And then I found this book that's called I Wish That I Had Duck Feet. I wish that I had duck feet. Why does he want to have duck feet? I don't know if he should have duck feet. What would happen if he got duck feet? We're going to have to get into this book and find out why he wants to have duck feet. Are you ready to get inside this book with Miss Dorothy? Good. I need you to sit up and listen up, because here we go.
I Wish That I Had Duck Feet by Dr. Seuss. I wish that I had duck feet, and I can tell you why. You can splash around in duck feet. You don't have to keep them dry. That's true. If you had duck feet, you could get them wet. I wish that I had duck feet. No more shoes. No shoes for me. The man down at the shoe store would not have a size, you see. I guess it would be really hard to get shoes to cover duck feet. If I had 2 duck feet, I could laugh at Big Bill Brown. I would say, you don't have duck feet. These are all there are in town. He's pretty proud of those duck feet. I think it would be very good to have them when I play. Only kids with duck feet on can ever play this way. He thinks if he has duck feet, he'll be able to swim around the pond like the ducks. But my mother would not like them. She would say, "Get off my floor." She would say, "You take your duck feet and you take them out that door. Don't ever come in here again with duck feet on. Now don't." So, I guess I can't have duck feet. But I would like to, but I won't. Mom doesn't like the idea of duck feet. So, if I can't have duck feet, I'll have something else instead. Say, I know what. I wish I had 2 horns up on my head. Oh my! I wish I had 2 deer horns. They would be a lot of fun. Then I could wear 10 hats up there. Big Bill can just wear 1. Look, he's like he has a hat rack on his head. I think they would be very good to have when I play ball. Then no one could stop me. No, sir, nobody at all. No, they would want to stay away from those antlers because that would hurt. My horns could carry books and stuff like papers, pens, and strings, and apples for my teachers, and lots of other things. He doesn't even have to carry anything in his hands. But if I had big deer horns, I would never get a ride. I could never ride the school bus. I could never get inside. Uh-oh, his horns won't fit on the bus. And so I won't have deer horns. I'll have something else instead. I wish I had a whale spout. A whale spout on my head. Oh no! When days get hot, it would be good to spout my spout in school. And then Miss Banks would say, "Thanks, thanks. You keep our school so cool." He thinks the teacher would be happy. I could play all day in summer. I would never feel the heat. I would beat Big Bill at tennis. I would play him off his feet. Look, Bill is hot, but he's not hot because he's got water spouting out. But my mother would not like it. I know just what she would say. "Not in the house. You shut that off. You take that spout away." I know that she would tell me, "I don't want that spout about." And when mother does not want a thing, it's O-U-T. It's out. That's right. You better obey your mom. And so I will not have one. I don't wish to be a whale. I think it would be better if I had a long, long tail. Oh my. I wish I had a long, long tail. Someday I will, I hope. And then I'll show the kids in town new ways to jump a rope. They're playing jump rope with his tail. If I had a long, long tail, I know what I would like. I would like to ride down State Street, pulling girls behind my bike. She's holding on and going for a ride. holding on to his long, long tail. I wish I had a long, long tail, and I can tell you why. I could hit a fly 10 feet away and hit him in the eye. I know Miss Banks would like this. She would smile and she would say, "No other boy in town can hit a fly so far away." He thinks the teacher would be happy. But if I had a long, long tail, I know that Big Bill Brown would tie me in a tree, he would. Then how would I get down? I don't think that I would like it with my tail tied to a tree. The more I think about it, no long, long tail for me. Well, now what's he going to come up with? And so, if I can't have a tail, I'll have a long, long nose. A nose just like an elephant's, the longest nose that grows. I wish I had a long, long nose, and I can tell you why. I think it would be very good to get at things up high. Look, he's reaching for the cookies way up high with his elephant trunk. Every kid in town would love it. Every kid but Big Bill Brown. And every time I saw him, I would sneeze and blow him down. Ker-choo! Oh, my. Say, I could help the firemen. My nose would be just right. I could help them put out fires 100 times a night. Oh, I would do a lot of things that no one ever did. And everyone in town would say, "Just watch that long-nosed kid." He thinks everybody would be very impressed. But if I had a long, long nose, I know what Dad would do. My dad would make me wash the car, the house and windows too. Now he thinks everybody's going to put him to work. My dad would make me work all day and wash things with that hose. I guess it would not be so good to have a long, long nose. No, I don't think it would be good. Now let me think about it. All these things I want are bad. And so I wish. What do I wish I had? What's he gonna choose? I know what. I know just what to do. I wish that I had all those things. I'd be a which, what, who. If I could be a which, what, who, I'd jump high in the air. I'd splash and spout and run about. I'd give the town a scare. Oh my, now he wants all of them? But the people would not like it. They would be so scared. I bet they would call the town policeman. They would catch me in a net. Yep, they don't want him running around the town. They would put me in the zoo house with my horns and nose and feet. And hay, just hay, 2 times a day is all that I'd get to eat. I don't think he wants that. I think I would be very sad when people came to call, so I don't think a which, what, who would be much fun at all. No, that would not be fun. And so I think there are some things I do not wish to be. And that is why I think that I just wish to be like me, which is the best thing he could wish to be.
Wow, that got a little crazy. He started out wishing he had duck feet, and then he wanted to have a nose like an elephant and all other kinds of animals until he was so mixed up that they put him in a zoo. He's not supposed to have animal parts on him. He's a kid. So I'm glad at the end he said, "I think there are some things I do not wish to be, and that is why I think I just wish to be like me." That is a good idea. You don't want to be like a duck because you're not a duck. You're a person. You can't have duck feet. And now you see what would happen if you did. That got out of hand. So I'm glad he's happy now that he is just like himself. Remember, Miss Dorothy's told you lots of times, just be happy with who you are. God made you special. He made you to be who you are, to look like you look. That's exactly how God wants you to be. So be happy with it. Be happy with what God made you to be, and be thankful for everything that God has given you. I hope you'll remember that tomorrow. Don't try to be a duck. Don't try to be an elephant. Just be you. The exact perfect person God made you to be. And remember, God wants you to do something else. with your mom and your dad and your grandma and your grandpa and your teachers. What is that? I know. Obey, and obey right away. And then come back and see Miss Dorothy, because I'm going to be sitting right here ready to read another book to you. Bye. Thanks for reading with Miss Dorothy. I hope you enjoyed this book, and I hope you'll come back soon to read another. What's your favorite book? Drop Miss Dorothy a note and let me know. I'll go find it and I'll read it to you. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. I'll see you soon.